For the body, I'm using these pre-felted wall balls, and you can find these on Amazon or eBay. But I do have kits available which contain everything you need to make your very own frog prints, if that makes it easier. I'll put the link to my Etsy shop beneath the video, so please feel free to check that out at the end. First we make the head. I'll roll up some of our green carded wool just into a little ball and needle felt that all over for a couple of minutes. So just roll that around quite vigorously in between the palms of your hands, just to help shape the head. Next we're going to attach the head to the pre-felted wool ball, and you need to stab with your felting needle quite firmly right the way around. Next you want to use your fingers to help shape the heads forwards like this. Next we're going to take some of our green carded wool, just a thin layer, and we're going to needle felt it all over our frog's body and up onto the head to cover this join. And the good thing about using a pre-felted wool ball that's green in colour is that you only have to put a fine layer onto the body of the carded wool, and it doesn't matter if then some of the ball shows through. And don't worry about felting too much of the dark green onto the front of the tummy, because we're going to use a lighter shade green a bit later on for that. So the front of the mouth, just pinch that to thin it out a little bit. And look from underneath to get an even shape from the underside as well. You can always add a little bit more of wool wherever you need to. Okay, so you just want 2 equal amounts of your carded green wool, and you just want to needle felt that into 2 little ball shapes. If they're a bit too, if you find they're a bit too big, you can just take some of the wool off like this and then felt it back into shape. It doesn't matter if one's slightly bigger than the other, because I think that gives the frog a bit of character anyway. I'm going to needle felt those onto the head, slightly towards the back, around there. Look from above, you can help get an even position. And felt down through the top of the eyes as well, right through into the body. That will really help to secure them in place. And just use your fingers to help shape them back after. And now we can add some detail to the eye. So I'm actually using some gold coloured merino here, and less is definitely more, so just going to take a little tiny bit and use that to colour in the middle of the eye. So you can use carded wool if you prefer. And just add a little bit more as and where. And now just take some little bits of black carded wool and felt those in to little circles. So this bit's optional, but I'm just using a tiny bit of white merino, and I'm going to felt that into the top corners of each eye, just to make a little highlight. Okay, now let's take a little bit of our light green carded wool, and you just want to sort of shape that around. and then needle felt that. This is going to create the mouth. So we just needle felt that into place. And again, if needed, you can always add a little bit more of the light green. And next we're just going to use some black wool just to make the actual mouth detail. So just roll that out until you get a thin piece, and then we're going to use that just to draw around the arch like this. So kind of tucking behind the green that you felted earlier. And if you sort of really just tuck the corners in, that will keep it held in place. And then if you want to, just take a strong sewing needle and you can pull, gently insert to the top of the mouth area and just pull that forwards just a little bit. Okay, now let's move on to make the legs. So we just cut the back leg pipe cleaner to length with an old pair of scissors, and then we're going to bend the very tip over. Right, so we're just going to bend those into shape, and then we're going to make the other toes. So just wrap another piece along and measure the same length. Fold the tip over, and that creates the nice little detail on the end of the toes, and wrap this piece nice and tightly around, and then take your other piece of pipe cleaner and wrap that around tightly to make the other two toes. Like that. And just trim too long. Okay, now we're going to wrap the back legs with some dark green carded wool. Just wrap that around. So just keep the ankle area thinner. And then we just roll. So just make the front legs the same way. A bit too much. Then we can cut the front legs to length. And before I attach the legs, I like to add a little bit of washing up liquid mixed with water and just smooth that over. And then when that's dry, that just takes away any of the fuzz. And let that dry. And once the legs are dry, you can just bend them into shape. Position them against your frog's body so that he balances. And then you just want to needle felt those straight on. Just attach the other leg. And just check that the tops of the bends in the legs line up. And I'm going to pull the sides of the cheek out just a little bit. And I'm carefully going to twist the feet so that they point sideways. This. And now we can add our little front leg. So again, just make sure that he balances nicely. Just needle felt those straight onto the middle. A little bit more of your light green carded wool just to attach the tops of the front legs. Okay, so you want to push the front legs just back a bit onto the body like this. So you can see there's a little bit more of the top of the leg showing there. Just push the tops of the legs right down flat onto the body and keep adding small bits of the light green until the tops of the legs are hidden and you're happy with the overall look. I'm going to add a little bit more of the light green wool just in between the legs here. I decided to give my frog some little pink cheeks, so just taking the smallest amount of pink wool, hardly anything at all, and I'm just going to felt that on a little circle. And to get rid of some of the fuzziness, I like to just smooth over some of the washing up liquid mixture. Just smooth that on all over the eyes and the face. So when dry, just spend a minute or two redefining the legs on the front, just the tops of the legs. And I thought it would be nice to add some little knobbly bits of detail on there. So I've just got these dyed wool neps and I'm just going to glue those on. For my frog's lily pad, I've just cut out some green felt fabric and I've just drawn on the lines with this Guta, which is, you actually can use this on pretty much any fabric. It's mainly used in silk painting, but it works really well on felt, and you can pick that up on eBay or Amazon. Those are all dried on, and the last thing I did was made my little frog crown from yellow felt fabric, and I painted that with some gold fabric paint, and you can just glue that straight on. And then lastly, I'm just giving him a little light dusting of some glitter. Like that with a little bit of hairspray.